SEN Track analyst Dean Watling. You can catch all of Dean's tips at deanwatling.com. He is the maestro and he's on the line. G'day, Dino.
Afternoon, fellas.
Let's start with your Broncos, your beloved Broncos tonight. We're here out at Panthers Stadium. It's going to be a massive vibe. Gates will open very, very shortly. Can you sense a big boil over here?
Oh, I think I can. I think we knocked him off round one last year.
Yes.
I think the market's probably disrespected us a little bit. I do concede it's a concern with Reynolds and Payne Haas out, but when you got Reece Walsh, I think you can never write off the Broncos. I hope we win. But in saying that, Penny Panthers at home are hard to beat.
I've got to come clean on something, Dean. I plagiarised you last week. You were tipping Jenny to get the upset prior to Jenny, and you told us how she'd win. And we may have had Jason Richardson from Channel 7 on, and I did a Phantom call of the race, and I basically plagiarised everything you said for prior to Jenny to take off. Here comes Mr. Brightside through the middle of the track, and late would be Cascadian. And it's exactly how it played out. You absolutely nailed it.
Well, I'm glad you plagiarised that one, not the other four, because the other four went no good. So you've done well. He's deserved the raps because you picked the right one to plagiarise. But yeah, it was a little bit of a strange lead up to the All-Star Mile, but those two horses made it great, and there was a lot of controversy out of it. I think the Connections had a vote this week if they're going to keep Craig Williams aboard because they thought he rode it poorly and didn't give it a chance. But that horse out in front is just a steamroller, just keeps going and going and going. A couple of preparations ago, it was beating around in benchmark 70 races. Now it's a three-time Group 1 winner.
Actually, the one you're most bullish on, and it's okay to go back, we're not going to get them all right, but it was in the Pago. What was the name of that horse? I noted it ran fourth, but I didn't get to see the race. What was the explanation in that one, Dean?
Gatsby's was the name.
Yeah.
J-Mac just said that he'll make the grade, just all come too soon for him. So he had every possible chance. He had a great ride, great run in transit. I was left flat as a tack. I thought he was explode, but we know what 2-year-olds are right. They're very, very fickle. So keep him in the black book. I think he'll be a 3-year-old in the making.
Never meet your heroes. Our man James Magnuson, he's frothing to speak to you, Dean, and he's got the apps out ready to go. What have you got for him, Missile?
Yeah, well, where are we going? Dean, do you want to start at Rosehill, the Golden Slipper?
Yeah, we can start the Slipper. Obviously, we got Rosehill's probably the pinnacle this week. 5 Group 1s. The Slipper, like you mentioned, Missile is the race of the day. It's my favourite race of the year. I think you start back in October, September, Jim Crack breeders, and now you sort of profile them all the way till here. I'm going to play straight back this year. I think you can get a little bit of tall poppy syndrome and try to get the favourite beat, but I cannot punch any holes into him. I'm with him. I think we're getting juicy enough price now. I suggest, and the horse I speak of, Stormboy, sorry, and the horse, I sort of suggest that we're getting a nice price now, but I think when the big guys chime in on Saturday, I think he'll start sub $2. So if I'm going to suggest anything, I suggest backing him now. It's a really good race, but Waterhouse and Bot.
I'm on. Apologize. 235.
You're on?
235 now.
I think jump on now.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting. Woodhouse and Bott, they dominate the race. They've got 5 or 6 runners that are all going to be up on speed. Everyone thinks they're going to go frantic. I suggest it'll be the opposite. I think they'll control it how they want, and he is the best of them. So I think he comes out on top. If you want something to play a little bit wider, I think Straight Charge is his main danger, boys.
Okay. The William Reid is it's another 1,200-metre dash. This one's a weight for age. It's a famous horse race in Victoria. Dean, how have you seen this one?
Yeah, I'm going to take on the short price favourite here, Imperatrice. She's a star mare, but I don't think she's going as well as she's been going. Gate 10's awful. She's going to have to get back. I think the horse we want to back here is Bella Nipotina. She's been good. Peak's third up. She has a career peak rating around the valley when she won the Manikato. This is the exact same setup, 1,200 metres of valley. I think you back her sort of each way and hopefully going to pot the favourite. I think it's going to get out the back, run on, but I don't think she'll get there this week. So happy enough to take her on $1.70. I think we can go each way on the 6, Bella Nipotina.
No stranger to being a giant killer, is she, Dean? Like she's on the biggest stage in the Autumn Carnival in Sydney, wherever it may be. She just finds a way to knock over a hot pot, and it may be the case again. Bella Nipotina. I just want to have a look at her prize money. I reckon she'd be sneakily up there. She's had 45 runs, 7 first, 9 seconds. So 27 placings of 45, Dean. She's legit. Over $8 million in prize money. Kieran Maher, of course, can train a broomstick to victory. She's the real deal, isn't she?
Good. Yeah, she is. I think her records, she did the exact same in sort of the spring. I think she knocked off Think About It in the Giga Kick Stakes. I think he was a short price favourite in that, knocked him off. But she always goes good third and fourth up, and she loves the Valley, a Valley record, which some horses just don't get round. It's terrific, and she draws low, whereas the favourite Imperatrice draws wide. So that's my knock.
Okay, Missile, this is where you get a fresh pen for this, because this
Yep.
particular tip, you don't want to be running out of ink with this one. This is when Dean goes a little bit out wide. This is my
Love it.
favourite tip that he gives. Where do you want to take us, Dean, for this one?
I'm going to take you to the Grange, my local track now. Kembla Grange, grew up around here, so hopefully we can a little bit of locals knowledge. But race 3, number 4, Glebe is the horse that I want to back there. I think we should get $2 plus come race day. I know it's not $15 or $20, but this thing's been trialling up like an absolute rocket. I love my trials. It goes there, small field, easy race. Chris Waller sends them there to get an easy kill. So I think the one out wide this week, fellas, is race 3, number 4. Couple more at Rosehill too I didn't touch on before. I think race 6, number 4, Tom Kitten. I think he'll lead all the way. And race 4, a little bit of a Tommy 2-bet play, Missile. We'll be backing both of these, the 2 Brave Mead and the 8 Robrick. So they're sort of the 4 bets I'm going to have this weekend.
I love the two-prong attack, Missile. Missile, you like that?
Yep, I'm just madly putting all these into my bet slip as we speak. I've got the memory of a goldfish, Joel, so I've got to do these on the fly. I'm on all of them with you, Dan.
Mate, you know what I quite often do, Dean, because a lot of people, they might be driving and they'll go, I didn't get Dean's tips. Can you tell me Dean's tips? And I'll just copy-paste the podcast and go for your life. Work it out yourself, because that's the way to do it. Dean, thanks so much for joining the Run Home with Joel and Fletch with the Missile today. We can hear your dulcet tones next when on SEN Track.
Yep, Monday we'll be there to review it all. So look forward to it, fellas, and good luck across the weekend. Hopefully, we back the slipper winner.
Beautiful. There he is, Dean Watling for SEN Track. We appreciate his time.